I think that one of my favorite moments in rehearsal so far has to be when me and Pat, the guy who plays my love interest Harry, were doing this number called Not Every Day of the Week, which is a really fun, like up-tempo love song, and Larry, our director, gave us some creative freedom to work with this apple prop that we had.
She throws the apple up and we're both supposed to go catch it so our hands touch. And she went up, she threw it, our hands touched, we dropped it, we looked down, and the apple had rolled away.
One of my favorite parts of getting to work on the show was playing around with all the props that we use. I use a lot of props in the show, including a mallet, a pair of spectacles, but I think one of my favorite props I get to use is a newspaper in an elevator scene. My character is just trying to read his newspaper, and a bunch of shenanigans keep happening in this elevator, and people keep coming in and out, and he never gets to read his newspaper, and I think that's really funny.
So I think that one of my other favorite moments in rehearsal so far has to be when we got to go into the Greene for the very first time, and we got to see the amazing set that our crew put together for us. I mean, I was completely stunned by it. It's absolutely beautiful. And Larry got a video of the cast seeing it for the first time as we walked into the theater, and it's kind of like one of those extreme makeover things where we were all just completely blown away. So I think you will feel the same way when you come and see the show. It's pretty awesome.
My favorite dance move is in the Act 2 opening, Keeping It Hot. Madeline, who plays Maggie, goes down into a split and does a fancy hand thing that we like to call the Bernadette.
During one of our very first rehearsals, our director, Larry, he taught us this very specific move from a show on PBS in the 1970s called the Bernadette. And it just spread through our cast like wildfire.
And he had it in the beginning of the show initially, where there's this little Andrews Sisters trio, and they were doing it together, and he decided that it wasn't really gonna fit in that spot, but later on, Maddie actually ended up getting to do it anyway because it just became this huge, big thing for our cast, so we had to have it in the show.
It was just so infectious and so much fun to do, and we keep doing it to this day. Like backstage, we just keep doing the Bernadette, and it's, I think, one of the most fun inside jokes I've had in a rehearsal process in a long time.
So keep an eye out for the Bernadette when you come see Flora.